Okay. Let me tie it and I'll fix that. It's like visually, when it's windy especially, there's all these little points of movement. So when you're a large carnivore, you're always looking for that potential threat or danger. So it's just too many. That's like hundreds of potential, like, what the hell is that? You know, and then the sound, little Now on top of that, because there's so much activity, we've made this one hot. It's called turbo fladry. So if they did happen to touch it, that'll kind of add a little sting to them. They won't like it. If we pull this tight, it'll stand out. Okay. There's a lot of tension.
Yeah.
Play a tune on here later tonight. Mm-hmm.
What happens if this doesn't work?
If this doesn't work?
Yeah, what do we do next?
You gotta keep stacking up the risk.
Yeah.
Make sure it's just not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it depends on how it doesn't work. Are they just coming in? Are they causing trouble? Or are they just passing through?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it didn't take much to offset that behavior. Just putting this up made it a little bit scarier to come in here for that single animal.
Yeah. The other side of that, we didn't have anything on the cameras.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they moved on or what the deal was. A lot of people don't do this is because of the amount of time and effort it takes. And there's some expense involved with the stuff, you know, but the maintenance on it is almost a daily thing. You have to go out and take care of it, and you have to make sure it's hot. And if you leave and it's dark in the wintertime and you come back and it's dark in the wintertime, you don't have a lot of time to go out and see where a short is on something. You don't have time to hardly do anything. You feed your cows and get ready to go tomorrow.
I've worked with a lot of ranchers in all three of these counties up in Northeast Washington. Not everybody, like, you're a very smart guy to have seen the writing on the wall, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're gonna be here. Whether you want them or not, they're gonna be here.
Yeah.
And it's like, would you rather figure out a way that, you know, you can keep your culture, keep your livelihood going? A lot of people just don't want them, is the other fact, you know?
It wasn't all of a sudden the light came on. It was because the necessity had animals that were being killed and they were being harassed. And there had to be something I could do.
This is part of the ranch's husbandry now. This is what we do to survive. Not just survive, this is how you have to do it to exist with these animals. I mean, right there is a wild place, right in that tree line.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's worth the effort. You only have so many places you can put animals too. And if you're weaning calves, you take all that effort to separate the mamas from the babies. You know, if you get something running through there and causing troubles and you got to dump them back in with the mother cows, all that effort's gone. So, you know, putting a mile of flattery up is small change to working for 2 weeks to wean calves and get them back on feed, you know. So.
But I've gone to public meetings and things like that. None of the ranchers that I work with are there.
Yeah.
They're like, why would I do this? It's a waste of time. It doesn't do me any damn good.
I went to several of those, and one guy stood up and said that they're taking DNA and making T-Rex, and they're gonna drive us from this was the first step.
What is it, Agenda 21 or whatever, to get everybody into the city?
Back into the cities, yeah. You know, and these aren't regular wolves that have been here. They're dire wolves. From, you know, from the Pleistocene or something, you know.
Then you explain, like, wolves don't come to the Canadian border. I'm like, oh, I forgot my passport, but like, they've been crossing back and forth between that invisible line for longer than we've been here. It's a really complicated subject when you get down to it, and very little of it is actually wolves and cows.